welcome him with a big hand.
안녕하세요.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Choi Siwon, UNICEF Regional Ambassador for East Asia and the Pacific. Today, I'm standing before you with a more serious heart. So far as the UNICEF Regional Ambassador, I was able to meet with children in Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and many other countries in the region. And I was able to communicate with them and be connected with them. It is very meaningful that I'm here to talk about my experiences. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the organizers of the World Knowledge Forum, as well as the staff members of UNICEF for their support. Before I became the regional ambassador of UNICEF, I've been working as a member of Super Junior, and I've gone through many experiences in the entertainment industry. And as I've seen some talented people in the entertainment industry making an unfortunate choice, it was very heartbreaking, and I was able to understand how this online environment is challenging for children around the world. In 2018, I visited the Malaysian office of UNICEF, and I had a chance to talk with teenagers about cyber violence and cyberbullying. And I received this question: how do I handle malicious comments and cyberbullying for celebrities like you? And I said that when I am having a hard time, I would open up to someone dear to me and I share my thoughts, because it is not easy for me to handle malicious comments myself as well. And if you don't feel like there's nobody, then please contact me. That's what I said. And as I was getting ready to come back to Korea, I received 2 messages on my social media, direct messages from 2 teenagers in Malaysia, and they said that they decided to be more hopeful about their future after my honest and frank talks. And as I received and read these direct messages from these teenagers, I once again decided to be more vocal about this very important issue. This was what happened before the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, more and more children around the world are spending more time online, and I am quite concerned about the kinds of situations they're faced with as they are more and more online. It may vary depending on the region, but in some countries, the use of internet has increased more than 50%. Of course, in Korea, children are coming back to physical school classrooms, but in many parts of the world, there's still remote learning happening. And now our children are exposed to a completely new environment, and this is where they need to envision their future. As children have to spend most of their time at home, they may utilize online games, social media, and video chatting programs to interact with their classmates and friends. So technology has offered some opportunities for communication. According to a survey by UNICEF Korea from August 9th till 31st, for 661 teenagers between the ages of 7 and 18, 26% use videos and audio and other content online, and 21% of the children said that they benefit from remote learning as they can learn while staying at home. So these were the benefits of using technology in the pandemic era. And they're able to pay attention to learning, and they don't have to commute to school, and they can reflect on themselves as they spend more time alone. So these were some of the other benefits of being at home and using online tools. However, the online digital environment is not very friendly, because in the same survey, 19% of the respondents said that they were exposed to some uncomfortable and unpleasant online content. When you think about it, there are a lot more risks and dangers that you may imagine that may threaten the well-being of our children. And according to the survey, we were able to understand that children are exposed to various kinds of risks. According to the survey, children were most exposed to harmful content in the digital space. And the survey showed that 19% of the children said that they, by accident, saw some harmful content. As they spent more time online, they would be exposed to discriminatory comments, abusive comments, and violent content. And there may be some very dangerous information and content that may elicit suicide or self-harm. And 10% of the children said that they were confused about disinformation and fake news. Just like harmful content in the digital space, there are many online marketing contents, and our children are vulnerable and are exposed to many different kinds of fake news and fake information. And 9% of the children said that they would often be exposed to non-proper digital data collection and usage. As children spend their time online, their information will be collected by digital marketing companies, and businesses are able to gather and process personal information of children. Therefore, we need to be more careful and we need to consider how to protect privacy and personal information of children. And 4% of the children said they were exposed to cyberbullying and malicious comments. They spend a lot of time online without much control, and they are exposed to many stress elements, and these may lead to cyber violence. Our children may not have sufficient experience online, and they're not really able to discern good information from harmful information. And so they may be elicited to harmful online games and chatting services. And 3% of the children said that they received obscene content from strangers, so they were exposed to digital sexual violence. As they spend more time online, the risk of these children being exposed to potential criminals in the digital space will increase as well. Due to social distancing, children are having a difficult time finding friends online, and they want to be connected with other children. And such attempts may lead to sexual exploitation. Despite these risks, 36% of the respondents in the survey said that they do not know how to report such cases. It means that they're exposed to various kinds of risks and dangers, but they don't know how to handle them, and they don't know how to report these cases to the authorities. How can we protect our children in the online environment? And on this topic, 29% of the respondents said that we need a policy for policy to protect children online. There should be an online platform that can be easily accessible for children, and we need a safety guideline that children can understand, and so that they can behave in a way that will protect them. And I think this is a very natural demand and valid demand from the children. Now, the COVID-19 situation forces children to be online more often than before, and it is the responsibility of the older generation to take care of them and protect them in the digital world. Now, we have many panel members here as well as the participants who are interested in this topic, and I sincerely hope that there will be more such effort. And I myself will continue to work hard, listening to the voices of the children, and I will also be the voice of these children. All child is entitled to the right to live in a safe and healthy environment, and we need to offer good guidance and indicators so that they can grow in the good environment. I'd like to thank you very much for your kind of attention. Thank you.
좋은 말씀.
Thank you for those words. Now we will be meeting the members of the UNICEF Korea Children's Council online. We were unable to invite them in person because of the social distancing guidelines, but we have their views.